Hey there, YouTubers. All right. So, we had the big crash the other day. Things are nowhere near back to normal, at least for all my accounts. Now, this is just one of them, which I like to play with to show you guys different things on Coinbase Pro. If you remember the 300 Club, the 600 Club, they're actually taking a hell of a beating. Um, we'll just talk about the 300 Club in here. So, if you recall, we go back. We started off with 30 crypto coins at $10 a piece. And every so many days it would go up. Originally it was like, 1% gain, 2%, 3%, and then you know how crypto goes. Next thing I know, I'm negative. Then we get all that back, 5%, 6%, 7%, lose a little. But at this point, we had stayed above 300, right? Now, all along the way, um, I'm doing a little day trading with this, buying and selling, and we slowly go from 30 members to 35 members in here. And the way I would do that was after the sell-offs, if all that additional money added up to another $10, I could buy another member. So we're up to 35 member coins in here now. So if this thing, gets back to normal, we will be ahead of the game, right? So I had gotten it this as high as 337 after I think 7 days. So a 12 point something, 12.33% increase in a highly diversified account. I thought that was pretty good, right? You would think, only one of these or two of these would tank, but to have all of them pretty much tank, I mean, there isn't a single one of these that's over $10 anymore. And you can see the hardest hit ones. PLA. I didn't even look this one up, man. It must have did terrible. Scale, 1 inch. Loop Ring came back really strong recently, but Avalanche, oh wow, that's even down from the other day at 92. So you have all these members in here, and they've all taken a dump. Chili's, right? This thing was up there quite a bit not long ago. Now it's tanked. So some of these obviously I bought high anyways, um, and now we're definitely paying the price. How long will it take till this goes back to normal? That's a good question. Now, obviously, some people made some serious money. The people that knew this was coming, I don't think the Fed chairman, him saying a few words, is really the reason for this kind of volatility. But maybe, some. So obviously, people sold off early, the smart ones, and then 10, 15, 20, 30% later they buy back in, right? Some of these I don't know that they've necessarily recovered. At least the ones I have not necessarily recovered. But let's go ahead and look at Coinbase. Regular old Coinbase, because you know me, folks. I like to do my. So you have all these that are still over the last 24 hours negative. Not too bad, right? Most of these made some kind of comeback. Wrap Luna token, request. And this guy was up at like, what, $14, $15, so it's got a long way to go for a lot of people to get their money back. Gala, I want to say 80 cents. Let's check that one out. $0.75, 84. Was it Thanksgiving? Yeah. I think I sold some that day. I had quite a bit in there. That was a good day. So now, if you went back to my original 300 club, I'd probably be sitting at $200 now instead of where I'm at, right? We'll do another video hopefully on the 600 club once we get it squared away again. But you know, you can see Bitcoin, that needs to keep going up, Ethereum, it's you know, lower than I would like it personally. These are supposed to be your stable coins, you know, and when they tank like they did, it's just ugly. It's ugly for crypto. It's not, I don't think it's safe, these things being able to tank like they do. 48.11. I mean, day trading's fun. No doubt you can make some money, and we'll still make money, but maybe not quite as much of a swing would be good. So what else? Stable coins, Solana, Cardano, you know. The ones that are a joke here, Doge, Shiba Inu. Obviously a lot of people made money on these, but where's the draw now to invest? I don't see it. Litecoin, God, this got well over 200, right? Let's see. This is gonna, I think this one's gonna take a long time to get back. Okay, wow, I did not know this. Back in May, it got to 413. Wow. And recently it was 279. And it's going back to reality. Oh, one other thing. Hey, don't forget, a lot of free coins to be had here in Coinbase. If you don't have an account, get yourself one. I don't know how much free money they've given me, but if you invest it right, you could turn it into something. So we don't have any real assets there. Yeah, at this point, folks, I have no clue where I want to go with my investments. I'm just gonna take it easy, I think. Loop ring, you know, this was one of my favorites. Let's see how it's done over last month. It got up there, and maybe it'll get back to 392. It dropped all the way down to 190, so $2 down. Ugh. Yep. You know, one thing I'm curious about, how good old Tesla's doing. It's one of my favorite stocks. You know, I just finally had to sell some off because it's just not good to have it all your eggs in one basket. Of course, if this would drop a bunch, I would probably buy back in. I say buy back in. I had sold quite a bit of it off. And I don't know how much higher this can go. I wish I had sold there. I was like, I should sell. I don't know. Elon Musk then comes out with this thing. I'm gonna sell some stock, and I'm gonna sell some more. So what does this guy say? %30 rise. I don't know. I almost feel like it's plateaued. You know? Hope we don't want these commercials in our thing. I'd say it's plateaued. Now, Tesla's, let's look up Tesla's Tesla competitors. And I don't want Ford and Chevy. VW. Is it Nio? Never heard of Nio. Let's see. Who are their real competitors? That's not the answer I'm looking for. Cheh, that's a joke. Ford is not their competitor. I'm sorry. I don't think too many people look at Fords and then go look at Teslas. I mean, I could see maybe a Toyota hybrid and then going one of the, maybe the Avalon something, Camry even, and then go and look at a Tesla. I'll spend more. But to say the Chevy Bolt and the Mustang Mach-E are really competitors, ugh. Future competition. Maybe that's what I need to be looking for. Now, Chevy Silverado EV, that would be pretty amazing. I don't know where. Could have sworn it started with an R, whoever their competitor is. Somebody's got to have a Lexus, BMW. See, this is just, luxury, like maybe not luxury, but on the verge of people thinking they have a luxury car when they don't really have a luxury car. So we keep seeing the same crap. This is not what I'm looking for. Let's say up and coming competitors. Nothing, huh? Maybe a Chinese company? Here you go, Rivian. CNN. I hate CNN. Rivian. Oh, it's a truck. Ford and Amazon are among its biggest investors. Wow. So maybe I should be too. Okay, that's what I wanted to get into, folks. Now, what do they got? 700 million. Nikola. Everybody's wanting to go trucks, huh? That makes sense. High torque. So you got Nikola and Rivian. Let's look them up. Rivian. R1T. Wow, we got one picture of it. Oop, better not show that. Performance. I mean, they're all like, hey, 0 to 60. Let's just work on our miles per gallon and be able to tow something, That's a pretty sleek looking truck. Warranty. So it's amazing they actually have all these robots making it look like they're putting a bunch of these together when they're not really doing it. They've got 20 people working for them. There's no way you can build a bunch of electric cars. Look at this guy's hand. What's up with that? His girlfriend? Must have been husband and wife day. And she brought her dog. And they brought their kids. Um, connected car. I'm liking this. Definitely looks better than that ugly. That thing's gonna be hard to keep clean. Um, definitely better looking than Elon Musk's Tesla truck. That thing's ugly. She's got a smile on her face, all happy. Specs. So, I mean, on paper, folks, this looks pretty impressive. Oh, and then you see the price. 73,000. Holy cow. Yep. This is not for everybody. All right, so Rivian's nice, but I think they might have priced themselves a little too high on the R1T. Now this has to be even more expensive, right? It's an SUV. Let's just go all the way down to the bottom. 70, yeah, a little bit more. All right, so forget Rivian. I mean, maybe I'll invest in them. Who knows? What was the other one, folks? Nio or some crap? I think it was Nio, right? Well, let's just put it in there. Oh, that's what I wanted to look at. Nio stock. So they've plunged. Wow. And it's time to buy these guys. What does Yahoo have to say about them? Taking a massive, you know what? Why Neo 2 days ago? Let's read this article. Continue reading. You must subscribe. So this is a Chinese company. What are their 10 best? Let's see. Oh, gosh. I have to have a subscription. Not happening today. All right, so that was Neo stock. That might be worth buying 30 shares of it, right? And the other was what? Reva? Reva? No. Whoops, sorry. Screwed that up. Rivian. And what has it done over the last month? Yeah. Wow, that would be disappointing had you bought it that day. That day. And 5 years. Well, that's amazing. In 5 years, it changes to this one, right? Instead of 1 year. So this may be a good buy, folks. I would think these guys are going to go up somewhat, but who knows? Long road, yeah, no kidding. What a stupid thing to say, right? Like it's like a no shit. This is an old article. old because Tesla is down at 1,000. Yeah, you know, the fact that Ford's involved makes me think maybe I shouldn't invest in these guys. When's this thing gonna come out? So I mean, you know, you just sit on this one someday, boom, right? Looks like they went to an old ass factory. That makes sense. So Ford's got a lot of them sitting around. Lucid Group. Who are these guys? They're down too. Close. Well, they won Car of the Year. Huh. There you go. That's the article you want right there. Diversify, folks. Nio, Lucid. Rivian's not even on here. Huh. Xpeng. Another Chinese one, I'm sure. Li Auto. You know, one of these will either go out of business or get bought by a competitor at some point, right? Tesla, already own that. Huh, okay. All right, folks. Well, there you go. There's our EV discussion for today. Thank you. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.